Summer means children are out of school, and that can mean trips to exciting destinations. One place kids don't want to visit is the emergency room. There are things you can do to protect your child's health and make sure a stop at the ER stays off their summertime itinerary.
For young people, the living should be easier during the summertime. No school, no homework, just fun, family vacations, and other activities. But there is a trend that occurs during summer that most kids would just as well do without. That's ending up in the hospital emergency room with an injury that's often preventable.
Injuries go up, of course, with kids in the summertime because they're out of school, because they're more active. The weather is conducive to being outside and having outside activities, and there are plenty of activities planned.
Dr. Thompson is the Regional Director of Emergency Medicine for the Baptist Healthcare System and the Interim Director of the Emergency Department at Baptist Memorial Hospital, Memphis.
So some of the top things that kids get in trouble with or get injured from is most commonly falls.
Falls usually result from the time children spend on playgrounds, since many pieces of playground equipment get kids a foot or more off the ground.
And falls oftentimes they span the gamut from little cuts and scrapes from, because kids can't walk anywhere. They have to get to point A to point B as fast as they can, especially the younger they are.
So look for playgrounds with mulch or shredded tires on the ground. They provide more cushioning protection than concrete or blacktop. Bike accidents are another common cause of injury. The Center for Injury Research and Policy at the Research Institute at Nationwide Children's Hospital notes that nearly 400,000 children under 19 are treated for bike-related injuries in ERs every year. Here's what Dr. Thompson says you can do to reduce that number.
So you want to make sure, one, that the bike is appropriate size for the child. Make sure that the bike's not too big or too small for the child, that the handlebars and seat are appropriate and the child is comfortable riding. But then the safety measures that you need to do, of course, is have your child wear a helmet and pads to prevent any just minor injuries from cuts, scrapes, and bruises.
Next on the list of the most common summertime injuries are burns, which can happen both inside the house and outside.
From where burns span the gamut also, from as simple as sunburn all the way up to burns with fireworks or campground fires and those things. So again, preventative measures. Sunscreen with a good SPF for kids who are going to be outside playing, hats, those kind of things prevent a bad sunburn. Fireworks, really, just go see a fireworks show.
Parental supervision can help prevent a lot of problems, particularly with the increased number of motorized vehicles in use by young people. Dr. Thompson warns against putting complete trust in older children to watch out for younger siblings, because kids don't always avoid the risky maneuvers that cause injuries. Also on the list of summertime risks are drownings and near drownings. For younger children, Dr. Thompson urges parents to follow the touch rule in swimming pools. If you can't touch them, then they're too far away from you.
And then just, around the pool, make sure you have a gated pool with a fenced pool with a gate that self-closes, that has a hinge spring that closes and locks on its own when somebody goes in and out, because that's how kids get in trouble, by walking into the pool unsupervised when it's unlocked.
So one of the main keys to staying out of an emergency room is having the right amount of parental supervision. For Smart Medicine, I'm Doug Johnson.